How to find good breakout setups. In order to find good breakout setups, you should know what you're looking for. If you know what you're looking for in a good breakout, then it's easy to find them. And I've done a series of videos in the last 2 weeks explaining what to look for in a good breakout. So go through those videos. So basically, I run two types of sub scans. One is a 4% breakout, another is a dollar breakout, and I look for good setups from that particular scan. And most of my setups, if I find them, I enter them as early as possible. So this is the end of the day after going through both scans on a long and short side. These are some of the shortlisted setups. Obviously, like the good setups I would have entered during the day itself. So you have MGPI, which is breaking out of this consolidation. Take two, which is breaking out of a longer term consolidation. See here, like um, stock close near the high, not exactly at high, but near high. This is IPO. Many times IPO, just like you get 2 or 3 days and then it breaks out. The negative on this is it didn't close near the high. IPOs can be sometimes very volatile in the beginning. And then you have ERI. This is again a breaking out from this longer term 2 months base. Volume was high. Here it had a breakout and it had a 3 days follow through where almost, if you take the high of that move, was around 9% move in 3 days. So it's breaking out today, is already up 7%. So then you have Zai Lab, which is another IPO. See here, like last time it had a 26% move. So this breaking out volume is one of the highest volumes. See here, like you can almost see this is the third highest volume, like if you ignore the IPO day volume. So that's like 1.9. This is another IPO which is breaking out, and I highlighted this. So very nice, like in a series of narrow range day breaking out. Volume is 186.7. So it's not really a very liquid thing. It trades less than 100,000, but nice setup. BHVN, Biohaven Pharmaceuticals. See, series of narrow range day, trend intensity above 105, close near the high, volume is high. So everything in its favor. MTOR, this is breaking out of this longer term move, probably on earnings. I didn't really take this because gap up on earnings, unless the earnings is really game changer. I am skeptical in this market. ZFCN, this should have been an anticipation setup probably. This is like a breakout. I wouldn't chase it now. It's already up 21%. But if you take it during the day, it would have been good. Blue Buffalo, again breaking out. Didn't close near the high. I would have liked it to close near the high. It was a dollar breakout. Then it ended up giving up some of the gains. So that's the negative. Volume was high. So on the short side, you have Bridgepoint Education Corporation, which has been weak for some time. So if it gets going, the earnings is 221. So there's time. Then you have EIGR, which had a big volume breakdown. This looks like a follow through. Satinder, like the kind of setups on the short side which I like is stocks which have gone up a lot, like say a stock like this has gone up a lot and it's breaking down volume on earnings, I think, and it missed earnings. Then yeah, CNC now again like this, a very weak rally and then it's breaking down. Volume wasn't really high. But on short side, sometimes stock go down even with lower volume. Again, I like setups like this because these are like near high and they are reversing. I don't know whether the earnings was after the close, so I didn't take this, but and I'm just pointing this out. GLW follow through on this breakdown yesterday. XLV, most of the pharmaceuticals and the healthcare sector stocks were down. So that's ETF. Then Union Pacific again dropped down 2-3 days. If it follows through, this is a dollar breakdown, so you can have a very close stop. And if it follows through, you're looking at this is a $133 stock, so you're looking at around $10 to $15 move if it gets going. So for risking $1, you can get that kind of a move. Tenaco again, this is down 3 days of a counter trend bound or some of very low volume and then follow through close near the low also. That's a nice setup. Then you have Gilead, which I think because the pharmaceuticals also sold up might have a follow through. Cure, which is a ETF related to the sector where most of the stocks are selling off. Ulta, which is one of the stocks which had made a big move. See, these are the kind of stocks which had made a big move multi months like, and it was, and now it is breaking down. So possibly uh, again earnings is 3.8. So this small counter trend bounce, if it gets going, that might be good. Labu, because the biotech stocks are breaking down. Regeneration, which I pointed out early, but like in a 2.8 is the earnings. So there is like in a 6-7 days or 5 days of trading before this. It was also a good breakdown there also. So those are some of the things. Obviously, like the trade which I took, I already closed that particular trade up Eli Lilly because it made a big move. And many times, like when they make that big move like this, like they have counter trend bounce like this. Uh, or like in a intraday they have reverse, they have reversal, but today it like in a really just followed through and just kept going down. But I don't think it's a short now. You have to wait for a counter trend bounce on something like this, because there'll be a lot of people who will be like looking at buying this as a dip buyers, or saying okay, this is overreaction to earnings, the earnings was good. So basically, what to look for in a good 4% breakout, or how do you find this? You have to know what to look for, the conditions, and then like can I see them early? The earlier you find them, the better it is, and there will be a lot more, always more breakouts than you can. Your capital will allow you to take if you follow the methodologies like 4% and dollar breakout.